Good evening to everybody. Firstly, I want to thank Zamalek and your country for the way you've hosted us. I cannot say the same for some other countries we've been to, so I really appreciate it. We appreciate it as a football club. Thank you very much. On the match, it was obviously not an easy match for us. I think, Zamalek had a lot of good possession. We needed to just make sure that we try and take the game north as long as possible, because we knew that the pressure would then be on Zamalek, so that if we scored in the second half later in the game like we done, then it obviously becomes difficult for them. So our game plan was to be really tight, not to concede anything, and we knew that then they would become more and more nervous as the game went on. Look, I think they did change their formation. Instead of 3 centre-backs, they went back 4. We weren't sure whether Zizou would be playing or not, because there was a lot of media. So we were a bit surprised that they went back 4, but I thought maybe they played a lot in front of us and not really, getting in behind us, which was, I thought that they would do that. But I thought they controlled the game well in the first 45 minutes especially. But they didn't create really big chances, so we were quite comfortable in just defending and hoping that we can get a goal like we did. Yes, I think it was very important for us not to concede an away goal. I think you all know in our home game, Zamalek had a really big chance in the 86th minute. We made a really big save. And I think that was a turning point. Had they scored there, it would have made our task coming here very difficult. So knowing that we hadn't conceded an away goal, it was just a message to the players that we have to show hunger, we have to show desire, we have to work hard. You don't come to a place like this stadium against a team like this who are defending champions and win without effort. So we knew that we would have to sacrifice, and credit must go to the players for the work that they put in and sticking to the game plan. I think he's a good player, so it was obviously a bit to advantage that he wasn't playing, but there are many other good players in the team. Obviously, I think you pronounce Saeed coming back. He's a really good ball player. We also maybe anticipated the left back that normally played previously would be playing, but no, we didn't let it worry us. We just needed to focus on our game and not get involved with anything else that was being said. We didn't want to really go to penalties. We knew that if we score 1 goal, then it gives us a big chance to qualify. I think we made substitutes at half time, and then the substitutes that came in about the 65th minute, I think our plan was always to stay north till 60-65 minutes, and we knew that we can bring on technical players that can pass and move and pass and move, and we knew Zamalek may start tiring, and I think it worked well. I think we gave Zamalek too much respect in the first game. Obviously playing against the reigning defending champions, a team with massive history, 5 Champions League. At home maybe we just gave too much respect, but after the game I said to our team, and I think our players realized that, it's not impossible to get to the semi-final. We felt that we played well enough, and we could see there were certain deficiencies in the Zamalek team. So I think that maybe we just gave them too much respect, and I think we came here with a little bit more bravery and a little bit more courage to just take the game to Zamalek, as opposed to just sitting back and hoping for a draw and penalty. So I think that was the difference. I was convinced that we would be back here in 2 weeks, but I see Simba won, so unfortunately we're not coming back. But yes, we've grown a lot in a very short space of time. We won a cup in our domestic league last season. This season we're in the final of the MTN. We've played often against teams like Orlando Pirates and Sundowns, and we've held our own. I'm not sure what Orlando Pirates, if they won or lost today or they threw, but it does show that South African football is strong. Our national team is doing well at AFCON. We may qualify for the World Cup, so I think it's healthy. It's good that there's certain regions that can try and compete against the giant of African football, which is the North Africans. So we're very proud of what we're doing and look forward to the game against them.